Alright, and we're back for another episode after that single turn one last time. The Sea King has claimed it in name of Python. Okay, so another throne claimed. That wasn't me. Crippled units dying. That frickin'... Well, at least I won. Didn't get the damn boatswain, though. Got both of the damn captains, though. Oh, and that's the place I just took, too. Yeah, El Perry. So I cleaned that out, because I'm sending him with that army to clean out. Apparently, it's good enough to take on the smaller forces of those, too. Was he not death? He has to have not been death, because if he was death, I would have been in trouble here. Yeah, because their big defense proc is that they're ethereal. Really hard to hit with non-magical. About that. So yeah, as you can see, it just murks those squads. Yeah, like I came up with those squads, and those squads just get deleted. Yeah, Cold Bolt's about the only thing he has, because this thing is water is an incredibly useful magic path underwater. And that's unfortunately about it. There's that fire and keep distance. They are skirmishing to the edge of the map, which is unfortunate because that means they will take longer to. Yep. And they routed, but it's odd that they have morale. Just chunked out, and yeah, he was the only one far enough away to get away afterwards. Yep. Yeah, water, very useful underwater, not that great above. Wealthy merchant, and I got midget matcher, which is actually very unfortunate for me. So yeah, he's gonna go walk through the unrest lands and pick up some Kooni. Mr. Skullface is here. Put on your first Skullface. So now you are Death 6. Which actually means I can do some nice things with you. Raise the Grey Host. Legion of Whites. Ghost Riders. Riders on the Storm. 33 Long Dead Horsemen led by a Wraith Lord. Not quite Tartarian Gate, but that's fine. I don't want insane things. Could turn them into a Lich, but they're already immortal. I don't need to worry about it. But yeah, I basically have... Yeah, I can cast Well of Misery myself now. Manifestation. I do like Legion of Whites as a spell that's very useful, because it's whites, and then, of course, I can call Wraith Lord at level 5. So there's that. Which I am going to go ahead and do real quick, even though he's still the only one that can make skull faces right now. This is going to break him temporarily, but it's fine. Yeah, because technically, while I did that, he was not Astral 7, so he wasn't able to forge it in the in-between, so that shot down. See, that's the thing. He is only technically 4 Astral, but he has 3 Astral boosters that makes him Astral 7. Which I think Astral is the one path that has the most boosters that lets you do that. Most typically only have 1 or 2. Like, with Fire, it's, you know, the Flame Skull, and then I believe, yeah, the Flame Helmet, which has minus reinvigoration, but gives you extra fire magic. Those are the only 2 fire boosters that I'm aware of. You know, I might start looking into making assassin weapons because I can get assassins out of every fort, and most of my forts have stuff. Um, so yep, 5. Yep, that brings you up. Yukimitsu, your army is good to ship out to one of the fronts. Uh, I don't really want to fight Abyssia. I like Abyssia. I would like Abyssia to keep being a check against Naba. Oh, Bander Log's up in here now. That is quite the interesting situation. Wait, did the horror leave? I'm gonna move these boys up. But I honestly have no clue if he's still there or not. um, if he's not, awesome, I'll take it. I don't know why I can see those sites unless I owned it at one point, and I just missed that I lost it to horrors. Never underestimate me, that is possible. Okay, both of you need to cast Twiceborn. I mean, yeah, you need level 5 for the flat out become Lich, so. Yeah, you need Twiceborn. You need Twiceborn. Okay, you also need Twiceborn. There it is. Reason being is, even if it's not a great method of immortality, and you get a bow of war, which lets me adjust you to also be fire and keep distance with no particular target. Yeah, at this point, Kylem's just terrifying. Really, I don't want anything to do with them. They do frighten me. I thought Ind was around here somewhere. I could have sworn. Flower Meadow Ferry. Because, like, I thought it was close by here. Maybe that's Ind. Whatever. That might be one of the ones where I didn't sit in the actual thing and just went, oh god, it's there. And then ran. Because, again, it had to have been close to here. In some way, shape, or form. Because, again, that's how I ran into Ind and had my short war with them. Now then. Yeah, Nobuzaki's on his way to claim that throne, the Throne of Storms. I mean, free territory is free territory. Troll Shamans. Naturally. Tempting, but not just yet. We'll get that up to 40. Again, 40 is my baseline. It might not hold up against the frickin' Ghost Ship Armada crap, but, you know, whatever. Can't be bothered to dispel it right now, and sad part is I'm being completely honest about that, and that's what it boils down to. What it all comes down to. Okay, I fucking... There we go. Now Chico has reasonable troops, so Chico can move out. Well, Chico is moving out. I don't know where I've sent them, but... presumably to the front. But yeah, I think we should start looking at... Okay, well... before we start looking at. Is he the only one who doesn't have it? No, you don't either. You don't either. Did I not cast Twiceborn with any of you? Apparently, no, I did not. Okay, well, that's going to be a hit to my research for a turn. That, or it just kind of deleted the Twiceborn on him. Oh, he's got his, so yeah, like... Banderlog, I don't have any issues with just yet. Plus, I think they're another one that, yeah, doesn't have any thrones, I don't think. Correct. Tien just got the Shattered Throne. Okay. Magic and Misfortune. But it gives Blood Slaves an Astral. So the Shattered Throne is probably one, either this one or this one. Probably this one. Now war with Tianqi is simultaneously more likely and more is more necessary and more daunting. Let's put it that way. Yeah. At this point, I feel like we just need to go for it. There's not a lot to be said for it, one way or the other, you know. Yep, you Twiceborn. I do think we should look into actually. Yeah, I need to start kitting assassins. So I think what we're going to want is definitely going to want a Mortal Blade. Because that Soul Slay is basically takes any, like this Immortality crap, the, Twiceborning, any of that, and just says, nah. Not having it today. You're just not going to have that. So it's a way to get around that. Plus, it's a one-handed weapon, which means we can go ahead and give them, you know, stats. So like, we do want to give them a vine. A vine shield is a very good one because it's basically it casts tangling vines on any failed attack, basically. You can actually hide heart, except you probably don't have the stats for it. Yeah, you don't. That's not. Nobody has it natively. Give that to Kiyotaka. And now you can hide heart. So with assassins like this, things that are important. Again, a Vine Shield and a Mortal Blade is not a bad combo, because it gives them a shield, which means they can parry and are protected against projectiles if they run into something like that. It tangles melee combatants, so there's that. And then the Mortal Blade does good damage. Armor is a complicated situation for this. Like, not necessarily this, but, well, this actually wouldn't be that bad. It gives them an extra weapon and has 3 drowned companions. Summons are nice for assassinations, which is why I'm like not just saying that would be garbage. Alternatively, something like Marble Armor, which auto-casts Stone Skin, though at that point you just go for an Iron Face with someone who can make it. Armor of Earth Power wouldn't be bad. It's that extra strength and reinvigoration. Okay, that's the dot behind it. I'm like, what the heck is up with the head on this thing? Limited region. Yeah, proc 30, but defense -8, encumbrance 10. Yeah, you basically need to slap reinvigoration on that, or whoever you give that to is just going to tire out. Good luck hurting him, even if he is tired out, but still. Armor of Knights is better proc than the Armor of Earth Power, for the same everything else, -1 defense, 2 encumbrance. But the extra strength and reinvigoration means it hits harder and won't tire out from the encumbrance. So we're going to go ahead and do that. He's strong enough so we can go ahead and forge an Iron Face. And now we get to the goodies section. So there's a bunch of things that can be useful here. I still have to make her boots too, actually. I could go Boots of Quickness. Boots of Quickness would not be a bad call. Yeah, I don't have enough Astral to do the other thing I would have thought of doing, so that's how we're going to do it. So they sprint super fast towards their targets. Now there are a few other things we might want here. So we got boots, we got an armor, we got a helmet, we got a shield and a one-handed weapon. This section would basically forego either of those and can be useful in some circumstances, but not these. And now we get to the trinket section, which can be the most important for things. So right now, my bless is nothing to talk about, so I don't need to worry about Flask of Holy Water. If the bless was the main thing, I'd try to have one of my limited number of Astral Mages forge a Shroud of the Battle Saint, which basically it's a robe protection, but it also grants bless at all times. So we're going to go Bottle of Living Water, just so that way my assassin has a water elemental with them. And that will be good. I need to recruit more troops. Because I keep forgetting that's a thing. There we go. Why are you not on Reanimate Long Dead? Who knows? Maybe because it's completely pointless, but, you know, whatever. Okay, you need to summon an Apondatara and then cast Twiceborn, because I don't want you to just run all the way down, cast Hide Heart, and then run all the way back. That's just a waste of turn to me. Alright, well, I guess all that's left is to, yeah, you're still not coming at me. You're there, but you're not coming at me, which is good. I mean, again, I don't really want to fight Abyssia. I could. I absolutely could fight Abyssia. And I even kind of like my odds. But they're a check against Naba. And that's valuable to me right now. Don't know how much of a check, because they are, of course, yeah, I like how, like, everything on the outside of the map is 0. But Yeah, Fascia's probably this island here, but who knows? That could be one of these other ones. I could just look at the workshop and find out, but that require me to care, and that's it's a tall order, mate. All right. Let's go you through you. And then all I need to get rid of is you through you. Plop that down. Basically just going to build a wall. That's the goal here, it's just a wall. And we are going to throw them at Naba somewhere. Not really sure where. Like, I could throw it at their capital. Could throw it at any of these forts they built, because they just went ham on forts, I see. Unless you have mages, water combat is just incredibly unsubtle. It's literally just mass troops, mass whatever troops you have. And just tell them, hey, go to town. Just punch the crap out of them. And then worry about it after, whether or not you're good. Relays pulled back a bit, which is nice. Still concerning, but nice. Yeah, actually, you know what? No. Because if it is actually free of it for a bit, then so much the better. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this turn. You're getting a good number of these guys now. Yeah, you need to build a lab here. Can't forget that. So this is actually a decent recruit spot. It's got a good number of points, both in terms of resources and recruitment. I mean, really what I should be doing is getting bandit archers and whenever I get recruitment point blocked, and then whenever I get resource blocked, then I go back to Bakemono ones. Yeah, that'll do. Reason being, yeah, it's the same archer stats, except, yeah, no, it's actually exactly the same archer stats. It's just unit per unit, bandits will perform slightly better, because higher strength, I think same attack skill, yeah, bit higher defense skill, same hit points, yeah. Size 2, and a bit better proc, because they're wearing a helmet. And attack density doesn't matter as much, because that's the thing, is it's like I can cram 6 of these guys in a square or 3 bandits. So that means I can get 6 attacks out of a square or 3 attacks out of a square. This matters a bit less with archers because, you know, so many more squares can hit the same target that it just doesn't matter. What it boils down to. But I guess the thing is, if need be, I can resort to bandit spears, but I'd rather not. But yeah, I think a war with Tien is, well, it's inevitable now because they have a throne. And it would be advantageous to strike first. Let's just put it that way. And the rivers are frozen, so if we wanted to river hop now with a main force, now would be the time. Alright, let's go ahead and get that defense as high as it can, and then pull these boys that way as well. Because, let's face it, if we're doing this, we're doing this. Oh, Sorcerer of the Sands, you're new and good, actually. So you have potential to be Fire 2, which is not bad, Earth 2, which is amazing, Air 2, which is okay, or also have Death 1, which is also okay. How the heck do I have... Oh, Desert of Size. Okay. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that, but... Benjiro, yeah, we're gonna move you there. Right, Naoko is just one of those sort of bands, so he might not perform that well once the war itself kicks off. Oh, wow. Yeah, this one was one of those... Got frickin' ghost shipped. Yeah. I have Gifts of Nature and Bounty and Gift of Health, which is nice. I haven't been really doing global enchantments. Most because I just don't care. Now would be a good time to get some more 6s and 8s, though. Now let's see. You don't need that. We have Tree Lord Staves. Which actually, can you contact a fairy court with that or no? Doesn't look like it. No. You need 5. Do I have one of those? That's a Tanuki. Kitsune, the both forms of Jorogumo. Bakeneko. Don't think I ever summoned one. Well, let's summon one then. Yeah, but will cause unrest and is a spy. Okay, well. Worst case scenario, we can just give him the stuff I want. Was going to gear our assassin with. Go from there. I think I just saw the unrest and went, nah, bro. Wow. This is another episode. What time I managed to get a single episode up to the 30-minute mark. Not single episode, single turn. I am due the words and the English goods. Goodly muchly. There we go. Just get some more Gobbo boys. Some more reliable Gobbo boys. Well, reliable is a strong word, but if we just throw enough bodies at our problems will go away. Yep, and that is one turn more. So, next time we will, kick off our war with Tien. Hopefully, well, we'll get a step closer anyway to claiming the Throne of Storms. We'll secure more territory up there, and yeah, that'll do her. So I will see you guys next episode. Bye-bye.